Hi, this is Glenn with Freedom for Life Fitness, and today we're going to do a workout watchdog segment. And today we're going to talk about Update. What is Update? Update is a new energy drink that people are promoting as a cleaner source and better source than our typical energy drinks or even caffeine. So what is Update? Update is a product that contains paraxanthine. Paraxanthine is a metabolite that's found in caffeine. But the promoters of the product feel that paraxanthine is actually going to increase energy without those negative side effects found in coffee or energy drinks or traditional caffeine products. They feel it gives you that energy, but without the crash, without the jitters, or without that need to grab another cup of coffee after an hour or two. Of the three metabolites found in caffeine, many believe that paraxanthine, again, is that energy, and the other two are what are responsible for that crash and that jittery feeling. Another thing, paraxanthine has a shorter half-life than caffeine, so people believe that you can drink it closer to bed without having sleep difficulties. Update also includes some other ingredients like L-theanine, which is supposed to keep us calm when we have caffeine in our system. Many calming agents have a sedating-like effect, whereas L-theanine does not. It keeps us calm, but it doesn't sedate us at all. Also, it has Alpha-GPC in it, which is supposed to reduce fatigue. It also has 5-HTP, which is supposed to raise serotonin and help with mood. Also, the sweeteners used in Update are healthier than some of the sweeteners that are found in things like Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi. Those often use Sucralose, whereas this uses stevia, and most experts agree that stevia is a better and safer low-calorie alternative to Sucralose. Now, what did it do for me? So first off, I am a caffeine drinker. I drink coffee, and I do sometimes take pre-workout drinks. So I'm not a novice when it comes to caffeine. So I'm not one who drinks a cup of coffee and gets jittery. If I drink a lot of coffee, I will feel a little bit anxious or a little bit jittery, but it takes quite a bit. So I mentioned I'm not overly sensitive to caffeine. When I drank a can of Update, I felt a mild or minimum increase in energy. If I had to put kind of a figure on it, it was like drinking a weak cup of coffee, which for me, being a coffee drinker, didn't really move the needle a whole lot. I was really trying to pay attention to what energy it did give me, and I would say it was minimal or mild. In fact, I said to myself, I'm going to actually try 2 cans of this and see what it does. So when I drank 2 cans of the Update, I did notice more of a moderate increase in energy. It also felt cleaner, and it lasted quite a while. So it was clean energy. I felt uplifted. I wasn't flying like a kite or extremely energized, but I did feel an increase in energy for several hours that I felt was stable. I also gave my wife a can, and while she's generally more sensitive to me from products and so forth, she also weighs a lot less, and often when it comes to caffeine, weight does play a role. Same thing with alcohol consumption and just basically supplements and or drugs. The heavier you are, the less impact they have on you. So when I gave her a sample, I was thinking that she might feel it, and she said, hey Glenn, I really didn't feel anything at all. So those are 2 people who have tried it. I got some benefit or moderate increase in energy after drinking 2 cans. She felt 0 after 1, where I felt just a tiny bit after that 1 can. So what are some of the pros? Well, the pros are, it is a possible substitute for people who are sensitive to caffeine or somebody who wants to try a different beverage. Our bodies are unique, and so while my wife and myself didn't notice a whole lot, that doesn't mean you won't. You may notice an increase in energy. So I'm not saying don't try it. I'm just giving you my personal experience. Some other pros are it is less jittery. Even when I drank those 2 cans where I felt a moderate increase, I didn't feel jittery. I felt a clean source of energy and felt good. Also, it's low calorie. So if you're watching your weight, this is a good alternative. At 15 to 20 calories per can, it's a fraction of what you're going to find in regular Coke or root beer and so on. Now, some of the cons are, again, it was mild for me and 0 for my wife. So I didn't feel it was really that strong in its energy boost, and it's not practical to drink 2 cans. And that's another con. It's way more expensive than coffee or even some of the more traditional energy drinks that are out there. It's about $4 a can, and it can't be found in many local retailers. They say they're bringing it to market more and more, but I got it from the website. And the one thing I would say as well, the customer service was great. I listened to a podcast about the science of this, and that's what originally intrigued me. And I said, you know what? I need to learn more about this. After listening to the hour-long podcast, I said, okay, I think I'm willing to try it. I'll buy a 6-pack, see what happens. And they said, give us your feedback. So I did. I wrote the company and gave them my feedback. And actually, I did not ask for my money back, but they did. They said, listen, we're sorry you weren't happy. And they actually provided me with a full refund. I didn't even ask for them to do that. So those are some of the pros and cons. Those are my experiences. You may try it and you may find some benefit from people who want to substitute for caffeine and you're wanting to spend about $20 to give it a try because you can't find it locally. It might be something to consider. Maybe you'll try it and you'll write me and let me know what it did for you. This is Glenn, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up below and subscribe to our channel. Also, head over to freedomforlifefitness.com and learn more about how we can help you reach your health and fitness goals.